dreaded the big C. I don't think it's COVID. I did have a test yesterday, and my kids in the house have been running around. I mean, like one kid got it, and then the other kid got it, and then the kid that I usually take care of got it around the same time as me. So parang nagkahawaan lang kami dito sa bahay. I do not think it is COVID, but and yeah, I've already taken the test. But anyway, um, actually, to be honest, it's not much really. So I had to do a stream and like so I had to do a stream. We owe the sponsor one more live stream for this month. And speaking of, sup Heinrich, sup ICTM Ramil. Let me just play the ad clip before I forget.
Sawa ka na ba sa unactivated Windows mo? Well, lucky you! Pinakabago mula sa cdkeyoffer.com. Windows 10 and Windows 11 activation codes. Legit, safe, at pinakamura. Madali lang umorder. Hanapin ang Windows version na gusto mo. Piliin ang preferred payment method. Wala pang 5 minutes, nag-CDK ka na para sa Windows mo. Marami na kaming natulungan.
Dati, sad and depressed ako. But now, I found the love of my life.
Dati, aimless and walang purpose ang life ko. But now, I'm a world-class Zumba instructor.
So, web developer ako and content creator for a YouTube channel. And ngayon, ganun pa rin ako pero activated na yung Windows ko.
Kaya kung naghahanap ka ng legit, mura, at original software,
Check out cdkeyoffer.com.
Check out cdkoffer.com.
Check out cdkeyoffer.com.
Yes, so I thought, I could do a Crypto Watch episode, although to be honest, I would have to do research and I just haven't had the time to do research. Ayoko rin at the same time na parang gagawa lang ng stream na kung ano lang sinasabi ko without any research. So I decided not to do Crypto Watch. But because of the number of videos and live streams that we need for the sponsor, like sobrang back-to-back, jam-pack yung release schedule namin like for the next 2, 3 weeks. So may utang pa ako, like ako yung mag-edit nung short which comes out tomorrow, which I haven't even started yet, and the Asus review video on the Ryu 3360 which comes out Sunday, which I've already started. But anyway, parang sup Adrian June. Shout out Guts Dragon Slayer. Nice name. Oh, sup Anton. Why are you at the beach and I'm stuck at home? So yeah, I've had to so my concept for this live stream is just you can see my screen, and that's we're gonna be editing the short together. So I'm gonna be it's like work times two. So I really needed to do a live stream, and I really need to edit this short. So I decided to combine the two. So it's just like sort of a little behind the scenes of Hardware Sugar. Yun nga, like how the sausage is made, how the videos are made. Very chill. I don't really expect a lot of viewers because editing, to be honest, is very tedious. Especially for me na I hindi ko hilig mag-edit. I didn't come from a background like video, editing and things like that. So it's really something I had to consciously learn for the channel. Because at first we didn't have any. At first we didn't have any. Sorry, I had to think. We didn't have any full-time editors talaga. So it was mostly me because I didn't want to devote shop resources to the YouTube channel when it was very low-key at that point. Although Ren was already helping out with editing at that point, mostly me, sometimes outside, sometimes Ren. And then we got a full-time editor like during the pandemic, but then he resigned. No drama naman, just moved on to other things. So now it's back to me and Ren basically doing 50-50. So this is just really going to be super. Kamusta yung screen? Can you? Can you see? Yeah, okay. It kind of looks like Sup Ernest Jose. Kind of looks like you can see naman what I'm doing on the screen. So this sort of like a behind the scenes. Oh, excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Yeah, I'm not feeling 100%. Um, but I don't think, as I mentioned, I don't think it's COVID. I think it's just really a cough and cold going around. So because this is a short, so I can't help myself. I'm gonna start explaining things, even though it's like behind. I mean, it's like not something we usually talk about on the channel, but like really nitty gritty editing. Since this is a short, it's in the usual cell phone format. So yung parang vertical, yeah, horizontal, vertical. Yep. So you need to put the resolution to 1080 by 1920, even if you shot the video in 1080 by 1920, even if you shot it in vertical mode, which I did. And this particular video, uh, thank you, Soya and Rahil Jose. Have I checked out SC2 IEM? I have not, Jet from Facebook, and that sounds like something I will check out off stream. It sounds a little sketchy, man, to be honest. I mean, yung ano pa lang, yung parang title pa lang sounds a little sketchy. I'm open to it, but I'll check it out after the stream. Mark Lester Navarro. I wish we could just be playing Death Stranding, which I haven't gotten back to. Mark Lester kasi we're talking about before the Radeon drivers. So there's a recent update 23.2, which is okay naman so far. That's good kasi he mentioned last time na um, there was a new driver version that was giving people a lot of trouble. All right, so I have 5 clips here. This video is just gonna be actually because Cable Mod. I don't know if I can just Cable Mod kindly sent over new keycaps, and these are like this is not for the hardcore guys. These are just for like people like me who know very little about keyboards and things like that. So this is a DAS. My keyboard is a DAS. It's like 5, 7 years old. So Cable Mod sent over these very fetching keycaps. And yesterday I removed my old keycaps. But you notice these guys are the ones on top are still the old ones. I haven't gotten around to replacing them yet. But obviously the ones with the Japanese designs and characters are from Cable Mod. And so I was removing them. It's really the first time that I monkeyed around with my keyboard, to be honest. I'm gonna be very upfront. I'm not a keyboard enthusiast, yung mga custom. Although a lot of people have been telling me to get into it, and I have a friend who very generously lent me a custom keyboard, Canon ata yun, which I bring out occasionally, but I'm a little afraid to touch, to be honest. But I couldn't replace the shift and enter because may hooks done or something. Anyway, how am I talking about this in relation to the video? Um, when I sorry for the sneeze, for the sniffle. When I removed the keycaps, lo and behold, God Almighty, it was terrible. Because I mentioned this keyboard is like 7 years old. Ang daming dog fur. If you watch some of my videos, we have a dog, a husky named Logan. And he basically has to run of the house. He can come up to any room and you sit wherever, sleep wherever, and things like that. So, I mean, obviously he doesn't sit on my keyboard, right? But it's just like he has so much fur over time. It just entered into the keyboard, and I was really shocked because this is the first time I uh I saw it like that. Lord Almighty. So, Jet. Historic win of an underdog. Okay, okay, I'll watch it. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed. It's not sketchy because it sounded a little, but that sounds good. Actually, my brother Rafael is the one who's really big into StarCraft. But I also play, or I used to play like a long time ago. Not professional level or anything, but just for fun. Um, Rocky the Programmer, yes, you can get the monitor. But remove it from inventory then so that we can order another one. Kyle, nagko-customize. We don't, but we usually recommend Jetty's mods. I can post PM us. I'll send you the link. Recommended brand. Yes, Rocky the Programmer. Kunin mo na. Kunin mo na yung monitor. Um, for RAM, actually my RAM here is Team Group. So that's my personal rig. It's a 2x16 Team Group. Those are Dark ZA. That's the Dark ZA model. Unfortunately, they phased them out already. We were big fans of them. In the shop, we carried them for a long time. But Team Group is actually pretty reliable and it's quite good value for money. And the usual suspects are G-Skill. Personally, I don't like Corsair kasi parang sobrang finicky nung Corsair. And parang mahal sila, pero I don't feel na you get your value for money. I mean, they're good. They look good aesthetically. If you get them working, they're good. It's just na, I don't know, parang maselan sila eh. Yung team group talaga, you just pop them into anything and they'll work eh. So, and mura pa yung team group. So I really like team group. We also carry the usual G skill, Trident also by G skill. Sorry, Ripjaws by G skill, Trident by G skill. Sometimes we carry Kingston, HyperX. That's usually generally okay also. All right, so I already got to get to work, guys, because I gotta. Um, I'll be. Yun nga, I need to. This video is scheduled to come out tomorrow, and I am scheduled to be out tomorrow. So I gotta bang this out today. So this is a seven. So I have 5 clips. This first clip, it's all about the keyboard cleaning. This first clip is already 12 minutes. Yeah, so definitely too long, especially for a short. So what I plan to do here is let's cut it first. So let's lop off this part. And I gotta sneeze again. Hang on. This is probably the least glamorous stream I've ever gonna do because I'm gonna be sneezing half the time. It's on a very unsexy topic. It's on a dirty topic. Look at that. Uh, Sup, Leah Magnaye? This is DaVinci Resolve. Man, look at that. Look at that. So I just removed the space bar and already underneath you can see that. Okay, let me zoom it in. It's hard to tell, I know, in the picture in picture, but like let's zoom that in. Oh, it's terrible, terrible. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Um yeah, but to be honest, I don't usually edit like this na with an audience, so I know. Ren is also editing. I know it's really like grabe tong ano. Oh, sub level 8 Bulbasaur. Thank you for our latest YouTube member. Thank you for joining the YouTube membership. Um Last question from Kyle. Anong best air cooler for i3 9th gen? Well, the popular, you get a Hyper 212 from Cooler Master. Personally, I prefer Deep Cool. They're cheaper. Performance is good, if not better. So Deep Cool will be fine. I just can't remember. I think the Deep Cool, like the AK400, abot naman sa 9th gen. To be honest, I can't remember the LGA of the 9th gen. 11.5X pa naman ata yun, or was that the previous? Well, all of the 11.5X, yun nga, Kasha X, it should work. Um, So, yeah, Cooler Master Hyper 212, Deep Cool, AK400, maybe the Gamax line, although they've kind of retired the Gamax line. So, uso like 2 or 3 years ago for kind of budget coolers. All right, wait, I already got to focus on this thing. Because I only have a minute. So, a YouTube short has to be less than a minute. And it has to be in this vertical format, 1080 by 920. So, my plan for this is just like stop go. So a little stop and then maybe put a little text and then it's like fast forwarded and then stop again. Maybe like 5, 7 seconds makes you appreciate the devastation. It's just so terrible, man. The keyboard, I was blown away. It's terrible. Um, Actually, I like editing shorts. Ren doesn't. Ren prefers like more meat. Yung bang parang may, because you have more room for a narrative. Ako, I prefer the brevity of a short. As Hamlet said, brevity is the soul of wit, and I do tend to believe that na if it takes you a super long time to say something, you're not saying it well. I mean, obviously, of course, like in a movie, I mean, the visual medium is different, pero especially when I write, uh, although I tend to be a wordy bastard myself, actually, to be honest, pero being succinct is a skill, especially like in law or even in essay writing and stuff. So I've zoomed this in. Then we're gonna start out here. We're gonna start out at this point na naka-zoom in sa kamay ko with the with the with the space bar. And then you notice I put a marker, so I want to move the position. So let's move it. Kumbaga may parang panning, kunwari, just a little bit. Kasi the more the short the clip, and then you do a little panning, parang sobrang jarring. But see, there we got a nice little pan there. I'm moving the. All right, that looks good. Done. I go to sleep now. Ano. Always save whatever you're doing. Always save. Excuse me. How would you build a budget PC with Ryzen 5700G, 5700G, 550 watt PSU, M80X Mobile, B550M, DS3H, 16 gigabytes of RAM? I mean, you could probably get all of that like for 30, 35, I think. Okay, stop Jason Sabrano. Oh, stop sending us money, yo. You already paid us for the bill. Don't need to ano. No need to send money. But thank you for the 250. Leah Magnaya, I say it in all of our like in all of our videos. I still say what's up internet. Although I think kasi I say it so often, um like hindi na ano, it like doesn't register anymore. Even for me, medyo parang it doesn't register for me anymore. Thank you, Jason Zambrano. And the tip is greatly appreciated. I will send it to the staff. The tip that you sent. Yes, oh nga, Ren. Actually, I have a bone to pick with you, Ren. So, for those who don't know, Ren's PC from the shop, so the hardware sugar bought this, was an R9 3900X. So, very decent, not latest gen, but very decent. She's our editor. She needs this processing power. But she bought herself a Ryzen 9 5950X, I believe, from one of our longtime customers. He was selling it secondhand. She bought it. So, she didn't need this anymore. So, mapupunta dapat to sa akin. Yung problema, I tried to install it yesterday, tapos hindi gumana yung computer ko. And I'm gonna be honest, like I'm on camera, I'm gonna be honest. Even I make videos about PC stuff, and tips and tricks like that. Pero kahit ako, kinakabahan ako when I, monkey around with my computer and the darn thing won't turn on. It wouldn't even post. I knew it was getting power because the AIO was lighting up. But when you would turn on the power switch, it wasn't turning on. When I installed the R9 3900X, 3950 ba to? 3950X? I can't tell. It still has thermal paste. I haven't been very clean about it. So kasi tinanggal ko yung 3700X ko. I had an R7 3700X working fine. I removed it. I removed also my AIO because I was on an X53, which I also stole from the shop. But now I have a Ryu 3360 ARGB courtesy of ASUS. Thank you so much, ASUS, which is for review, which will drop Sunday. This one we did get to keep. You notice my janky ass radiator. Before that was a 240 rad radiator. It can't fit properly dun sa side kasi ang haba nung 3080 ko. So before with the 240, yeah, it was like that, but it was shorter than 240. But now it's like really like a skyscraper. It looks like a Tetris block gone wrong. So I replaced the AIO and I replaced my CPU with with Ren's 3900X. Tapos ayaw gumana. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to edit this short and I had recorded the podcast, but I hadn't uploaded it. Di ko pa nagawa yung meme, which you should check out, by the way, if you've seen our Facebook. We have a little meme kind of poking good-natured fun at this ridiculous Yugatech build guide. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. I mean, you can check that out on our Facebook. So basically, I had still had to do a lot of stuff, and my PC was not turning on, and that's a disaster. So I'm not gonna lie, kinabahan ako. So first things first, I checked to make sure all of the wires were in place. Sometimes, like sometimes, I have a computer it's not turning on, and when I check, like di ko pala nalagay yung RAM. Pero ito talaga PC ko eh. So napaat ko lang yung AIO tsaka CPU. So di ko naman kinalikot yung RAM, but I checked it anyway. I checked to make sure the switches, the switch, because I was pressing the power button of the case and it wasn't turning on. Baka natanggal lang yung switch nung kinakalikot ko yung likod. Because there was a lot of making kalikot in the likod, to be honest. There was a lot of maintenance there in the back. So I have terrible cable management. And I hate doing maintenance on PCs that are already built. Yung bagong build, pwede pa yun eh. But yung gawa na, tas you need to, even just simple things like putting in a hard drive, an SSD, swapping out the CPU and putting an AIO. So anyway, it was like a long thing. But no, but the switches were fine. The LEDs were still plugged in place. It was not turning on. So I removed the CPU block of the Ryu, put in my old 3700X, and thank you Jesus. I really said a thank you prayer. Gumana naman siya, nag-on naman siya. So long story short, the R9 3950 3900X, I'm not even sure what this is, from Ren is not working. So so I need to send it over to the shop and like maybe the boys can figure it out. I don't think na I bent it naman, like a pin or something. Kasi yun nga, kung napagana ko yung 3700X ko eh. I mean, I removed it. I put in this one. This one wasn't working. I removed this one, put in the ano. So obviously, I know how to put in a CPU kung gumana naman yung 3700X. So I don't know. I don't know why this is not working. But thank you na lang. Thank you, Jesus, na gumana naman yung lumang CPU ko. I need to sneeze. I'll be back. I like your segue there, Moniker. What's up, by the way? uh, BIOS update Rocket Programmer. Pero, I mean, I have a XR70S from Gigabyte. But, hindi naman ganun ka bago tong R9 eh. And if the R7 3700X works, wouldn't you think that the same 3000 series CPU would work also? Um, Although, that's true, good point. I mean, I could try for BIOS update. But not right now. Yun nga, I need to do this short, and then I need to do the um ASUS AIO video. Although that's true, yes, we could try for a BIOS update. Maybe I'll try that before, no. But really scared the bejeebus out of me na, or like, nung ayaw gumana. I'm like, oh, I did. Kasi in the back of my mind, to be honest, guys, the guys in the shop, the tech guys in the shop, have a much broader range of tech knowledge than me. Sila talaga araw-araw, how to make components, install, uninstall, salpak, etc. I mean, the tech knowledge of those guys, off the charts. So in the back of my mind, if ever I screw up, I have a backup crew. Okay, I can send it to the shop, and they can probably figure it out. A problema last night, nung hindi pa sure, when I thought nobody was coming in, I'm like, oh God, Hardware Sugar is closed. If I need my PC fixed, who's gonna fix it? Um, but fortunately, my old CPU worked naman. And that's also a lesson that if you tinker, I mean, you're really gonna end up, regardless, kahit sobrang cautious mo, sobrang careful, binabasa mo lahat ng manual, lahat ng ano, etc. If you tinker long enough, you're really gonna tinker yourself into a corner na, holy shit, I might not be able to get myself out of this. But you can also tinker your way out of it. Yun nga. And don't panic. Check the cables, etc. And worst comes to worst, at least yun nga, my old CPU still works. I don't know. I was excited pa naman to try this. All right, but I gotta get back to work. Tama na yung dada. So I think that's a nice touch. And then this one, you can just kind of cut this. This is like all real time. You don't really need to see my leg there. I This is when I first tried cleaning it out, and then I thought to myself, if the keyboard is this bad, malamang all of the other keys are just as bad, right? So, ba't pa tayo naglolokohan dito? Oops, excuse me. Ay, Anton pala, if you're still watching, the POS guy came over yesterday and indeed confirmed that because I kept telling our POS provider, 0% BPI is not coming out on our POS. And they kept saying, sir, naka-enable na sa end namin. Yung bang, I felt a little gaslighted, to be honest. I don't, I mean, that's a frivolous use of the term, but I felt like, hindi nga, it's not me, man. It's not me, it's you. So they finally sent the tech guy over and the tech guy was like, oo nga, may problema talaga sa POS. I'm like, that's what I've been saying. So, anyway, because Anton's been asking about BPI 0%, they promised to. Oh, okay, here we go. They promised to send somebody over to reprogram the POS, BIOS update, flash firmware, and hopefully we should have 0% BPI soon. Okay, this one. So see what I did here. So it's like zoomed in. So this kind of establishment shot. Kala mo, like I know what I'm talking about, right? Establishment shot. Zoom out a little bit. You're like, oh god, it's so dirty. That's too long. Na we're like 6 seconds in. Let's cut that. And then then we're gonna do like a blur, like a zoom here. Zoom. Yeah, that's all good. Yeah. All that stuff. We're gonna zoom. Like super compress. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. We're gonna super compress this guy. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. So this short is due tomorrow. You know, when here's here. Like I don't know if the Rocky the programmer is in the audience. Rocky the programmer, what's this? Yung dalawang shift ko, so shift and enter, may parang hinge. Natatanggal ba talaga yan? Yun nga, as I mentioned, I don't know anything about keyboards and stuff. So, di ko tuloy nagamit yung custom keycaps ni Cable Mod sa shift enter ko kasi yun nga may hinges sila eh. Like and I didn't want to like force remove the hinges. This is great, the entire thing. Yeah. Okay, we start cleaning na here. Okay. See. At first I try I have already you can't see well it's bagay, it's so small. Ano to? That's mostly because of Ren. Liam Magnayo, to be honest. I have no idea what tabs are, Rocky the programmer. No, yeah, but to the Akisha, thank you for the concern. Actually, I'm already doped up. I'm already on Neosep and I'm already on paracetamol. So, but thank you for the concern. To be honest, I don't usually monkey around with the play speeds. I don't know. When I edit, there's a lot of having to go to YouTube and then trying to find out like how to do the thing I want to do. Here, speed. Let's make it 200, 300%. 331 change. Yon. Still too long though. 3 minutes. How fast is that? Let's see how it looks. No. Gotta dial that way up, man. Way up. Yeah, okay, change clip speed. Way up. I was reading the autobiography of Sid Meier, the guy who did that's still not no, the guy who did Civilization, a whole bunch of games that I'm really uh super big fan of, and he was saying that when I design games, and I'm trying to tweak the gameplay mechanics, I don't make little changes, because you make like big like monumental changes so that you can really see if that affects it, and then you can dial it down later. But if you're trying to figure out like play balancing and things, go for crazy like intense ano. And when I'm editing, I mean I know it's like games video editing medyo malayo, pero I find when I'm editing, whether it's sound level or I don't change speed, like pump it up, jack it up, and anyway you can lower it down later. This is still too long. May imagine may montage sequence na tayo with some upbeat music. But let's jack it up some more. Do this like 2,200%. That's still too long. What's this? 38 seconds? That's still too long. 235. Oh, this is exciting. Again, I've never compressed it. Okay. So, I don't know. For me, when I edit, I like always going back from the beginning. Although that's also true for me as a writer. I like reading like stuff from scratch. Oh, here we go. Is it? I don't know. I'm kind of bored na eh. Dapat faster pa. Yep. 13 seconds in, I'm bored na. That's basically how I edit. Like, if I'm feeling bored, I'm like, if I'm feeling bored, malamang the audience is already bored. So I gotta throw in a B-roll or something. I gotta zoom in or whatever. Yes, Mark Lester. Parang may, yeah, yeah. Well, not on the spacebar area. The shift, and the enter. Parang may hinge sila. Like, di mo matanggal. Like, with the thingy. Yeah, Ren. Pero, um, kasi all of the other monitors are already taken. So I have YouTube Analytics here. I have the chat here. And then I have, kasi usually when I'm editing, I'm also monitoring the chat and other things. So usually the other monitors are already occupied. It's like super, let's pump it up. 5,000. Let's see, how's that? Actually, our shorts don't. Oh, there. All right, all right. Oh, there. Oh, sumama na pala yung cleaning. What happened? I thought I cut out that. Yeah. There's still a part here na. Nisip ko kasi to stop the. Yeah, our shorts don't do that well. Although, oh, excuse me. Wait. Here, parang I'm already starting to clean here. Eh. Maybe we should cut that. And so my first effort was to use a screwdriver, which is somewhat successful. Okay, let me get the second clip. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, why is still playing? This is all cleaning na lang. Oh, okay. Like sobrang keyboard noob ako. Wow, yeah. See, that's not bad na. Maybe we can also have a speed up of the cleaning and then parang yung end result na it's not so bad anymore. So we have the speed montage of ano. Yeah. What? What's wrong? What's wrong? If Red wants to edit this, I'm okay, but it's gotta be pushed out by tomorrow. Mm. Oh. Oh, it's like repeated, didn't it? Yeah, it looks so much cleaner. So there's probably a no-no for keyboard guys. Like I'm using a screwdriver to I'm using a screwdriver to scrape off basically. How long is this? Too long. It's half it. Using a screwdriver to scrape off the dog fur. Grabe the dog fur. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, that's perfect. It's great. And actually, in a sleight of hand, that speeded up footage actually preceded this footage. I moved it. I don't know if you know guys notice it. I moved it from here to over here. But it looks like it goes well naman in that sequence. So it's not even chronological anymore. I don't know if I should zoom this one in a little bit because you see my leg. uh, but then you don't get to appreciate the entire length of there's more of the leg. Kung ganyan. Yeah, I just want to like the entire impact. Yeah, yung parang you can see all the blue switches. And I am a blue switch guy. I like them loud. Although my staff has been encouraging me to stop being such a philistine and try other switches. I gotta sneeze. Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh goodness. Actually, I did this keyboard thing was just shot yesterday, so maybe I actually don't like have a bacteria or virus or something. What I just have is like severe allergy from all that dog fur. Ah, it's crazy, man. Crazy dog. Um, how did we leave it? Ay, medyo malinis na. Okay na to. Yeah, remove that. I just want like a little shot na it's kind of clean na. Yeah. Like yung parang finishing touches ko no. And then we'll do the like that. Yeah. That's good. Kunwari pang kalam. Man, feel bad for my keyboard. Actually, I did feel medyo nadiri nga ako konti na inisip ko na, man, this is what's happening under my fingertips the entire time, literally. Okay, that's good. Oh, crap. Okay, we're at 32 seconds. We still have okay. Sobrang iksi lang pala nitong clip 3. What am I doing clip 3? Just more cleaning. Yeah, okay. Don't need clip 3. We need this part where I start putting on the keycaps. Oh, yeah, there are the keycaps. Very, very nice, really, from Cable Mod. Video review on them maybe next week or so. We have a nice unboxing too. Oh, okay. We should have one where. Okay, so I'll bring them out. Yeah, like that. Do that. Okay, just give the audience a general sense that this is the stuff that we'll be putting here and then. Actually, really, my first time also to actually put on the keycaps and stuff. So it took me a little while to actually why I thought of doing this live stream. We've done a live stream before where you can actually see me filming a video. So like the filming the video in real time. So I thought this was like the logical corollary to that na well, we've done a live video shoot. We can also do a live editing. Look at that guy. That's pretty good. I mean the space bar. Pretty good. Nice feel too, especially the embossed. I don't know if embossed is the right technique or is that what they used, but um, yeah. Okay, I'm putting stuff on here now. Okay. This one we can. Uh, unit 2232 unit 212 sounds very familiar. Paintbrush. Oo nga, no? Hindi ko naisip yun. We actually do have paintbrushes here. Well, too late. When I get to the function keys. How long have we? 40 minutes now. Okay, I'll just play the ad again. See you after the break.
Sawa ka na ba sa unactivated Windows mo? Well, lucky you! Pinakabago mula sa cdkeyoffer.com. Windows 10 and Windows 11 activation codes. Legit, safe, at pinakamura. Madali lang umorder. Hanapin ang Windows version na gusto mo. Piliin ang preferred payment method. Wala pang 5 minutes, nagsiligi ka na para sa Windows mo. Marami na kaming natulungan.
Dati, sad and depressed ako. But now, I found the love of my life.
Dati, aimless and walang purpose ang life ko. But now, I'm a world-class Zumba instructor.
So, web developer ako and content creator for a YouTube channel. And ngayon, ganun pa rin ako pero activated na yung Windows ko.
Kaya kung naghahanap ka ng legit, mura, at original software,
Check out cdkeyoffer.com.
Check out cdkeyoffer.com.
Check out cdkeyoffer.com.
Luigi pointed out yesterday na the one I post the screen cap of Ross that I posted comparing him to Sarah Carlos, walang hindi activated yung Windows. Ironically. Kanina computer yun. You know, while I was off camera, I was trying to, there's a clip here of my baby son. I was trying to edit it out, pero parang nawala na siya. Because my wife stuck him under the camera as I was working. You know. And, sup? You know, I mean, sup, Arubus Parquet? You you show up often in our live streams and our comments, and I want to thank you. I'm saying that the name is familiar, but every time I see it, I have to kind of read it a little bit to make sure that that I get it correct. Or at least I try to pronounce it correctly. Okay, here we are. So we're just parang tinanggal ko na ata si my baby boy. So this is just adding the keycaps now. It took me a little while because I had to di ko memorize yung QWERTY, so okay. I already cut it there. So if you notice in the upper right here, I kept them in the original layout so I could figure out where the new keys needed to go. Okay, that's good. Now we're gonna try another thing, render in place. Oh, why are there so many crap? Okay, never mind. Render in place, too complicated. But can we select multiple clips and then ask it to speed up? Is that too much? Will my CPU ano? Ah, thank you for also being active on Discord. Clip speed, let's jack it up. Yeah. Seems a bit long. This is sped up na. No ko man ako computer eh. Parang hindi pa to sped up eh. Change clip speed. Oh, see? It didn't. Didn't. But something compressed. What compressed? Oh, there was Matmat. Where did you come from, Matmat? Why are you still there? Oh, it's only ano this one. Okay. So that. Okay. Wait, my kid is somewhere here. Where'd my kid go? I saw him pop out briefly. So you can't select clips. And then, so we're gonna have to do, maybe we'll just do the mano mano. 2822. Oh, okay, let's track it down real fast. Like what do you see there? Pwede na. 2822. Good. Good. Ay! Ha! I know, I saw that kid in there. Ha! Kagulat ka naman. It's just, now I gotta... Look at that face. There. It's just like one, it's just like one, yeah, I just gotta remove that. I mean, gotta zoom in there and take out my, look at that face. Okay. Take out my son. Okay. No, no. Oh, he came out 2 times. What is my wife doing to my workflow? He came out 2 times. All right. Shouldn't be too noticeable. It's going so fast anyway. Yun. Okay, let's try that again. Looks good. Check. Yeah, they have a nice feel. The tactile of the, yeah. You can see it takes me a little while to figure out which keys go where. And tuk, okay. How long is that? So that is, oh no, it's still too long. It's still too long. It's over a minute. We need to trim more than, it's like 1 minute 11 seconds. Okay lang kasi parang I noticed like I got bored na there's a sequence there where I'm still trying to figure out what yeah, like here. Can cut that. There also. Parang I'm still trying to figure out there. Hindi to in sequence. What happened? I'm confused. Putting here. I'm a little confused. They should be in. Oh, because maybe I made mistakes. Ha! Because I did make mistakes. Okay, that looks coherent actually. Yeah, I made some mistakes on the keyboard, so I had to redo them. Maybe. Okay, maybe that's why I know. Yep. Remove that. And we're down to 52 seconds. So just preview. Teaser shot na Jesus is such a dirty keyboard. Removing the old keys. Remove. And then, oh god, clean with a screwdriver. I'm sorry. I should put that as text. Up there's the new stuff. There's the new. There are the new keys. Okay, yeah, I like the flow of this. Just need to find some upbeat music. Yeah, maybe we can alternate, like yung frenetic parts versus yung medyo laid back parts. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Actually, a large part of the editing is maintaining the proper folder structure, and I think that's one of the challenges. But I think we're pretty much done. So that was the rough edit of the short. But I feel like I can bang this out more quickly if I'm not online. because all of you are distracting. But thank you so much for joining me for a very brief look on like how it's like how we edit our videos, or at least how I edit. I think Ren has a different workflow. Um, oh, so our podcast has a new episode. If you want to check that out about the ill-advised advice from Yugatech regarding building a gaming PC. Tomorrow, this short comes out, and then on Sunday, the review of the Asus AIO comes out. On Monday, the review of the Deepcool CH510 digital mesh comes out, and then on Tuesday, yeah, it's like yeah, literally soon. And on Tuesday is the review of the I know it's an Asus build video. Yep. So have a good long weekend, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe. I will get better and recuperate over the weekend. But yeah, and please do watch the short when it comes out tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good day. What's up, David KPH? I'm on my way out though, but catch the short tomorrow.